Reason 4, you literally have the world at your fingertips as far as devices are concerned. There are 3 types of synthesizers. First is the subtractor analog synthesizer. Let's create an instance of this. Subtractor is an analog type synthesizer that's based on subtractive synthesis, the method used in classic analog synthesizers. Next, you have the Thor polysonic synthesizer. Let's create an instance of this. Thor sounds like no synthesizer you've ever heard before, and at the same time every single one of them. Where other synths use one specific form of synthesis and one single filter, the Thor polysonic synthesizer uses 6 different oscillator types and 4 unique filters. All that gobbledygook means you can make lots of unique and cool sounds. Maelstrom grain table synthesizer is the 3rd type of synthesizer. As you look at the Maelstrom, you'll notice 2 different sets of waveforms. That's because the Maelstrom is very unique. It's a cross between granular synthesis and good old wavetable synthesis. You can create very unique sounds with this synthesizer. Moving down our list, let's look at the 2 samplers. The original sampler was the NN19 sampler. And this is perfect for anyone who is looking for a sampler that can treat its samples with lots of modulation and real-time animation. The newer sampler to Reason, and quite unique and has wonderful samples, is the NNXT highly advanced sampler with an impressive list of features and functions. I'll let you discover those on your own. Moving down, we've already discussed Dr. X Loop Player. There's also the ReDrum drum computer. Let's create an instance of this. As you can see, the ReDrum computer gives you the option to choose 10 unique waveforms, such as cymbals, hi-hat, bass, so forth, and you can create your own drum loop. Before we go any further, I want to hit the Tab key and go to the top. As we hit Tab and move to the top of the window in the devices rack, you'll notice that all of these devices have automatically been wired to the mixer. Let's hit Tab again. Going back to our Tools window, if you continue to scroll down, you will notice right here, start the effects. There are a myriad of effects in Reason. I would like to discuss one specific area of the effects. Not only can you add an effect to the mixer, as we've already done, by going to Create, choosing an instance, or by going over to our effects, choosing an instance of an effect and pushing Create. Either way is fine. It loops it straight to our mixer. You can also add an effect straight to a device so that it doesn't take up one of the aux channels. For example, let's choose the subtractor. If I'd like to add reverb to the subtractor, all I have to do is push Create, go down to Digital Reverb, and now an instance of reverb has been added to subtractor. Let's hit Tab to see how that worked. As you can see, it is looped from the digital reverb going out to the main output of the subtractor. In other words, the sound leaves the subtractor, goes through the reverb, and then goes to the mixer. This is an example of pre-effects versus post-effects. There are also 2 other very important functions of the tool window that I would be amiss if I didn't speak about. First is the Tools section. In this section, you can quantize notes, change the pitch, the note velocity, note lengths, and so forth on down here. Also, if you hit Groove, you can choose the timing and the impact of various notes being played to give more of a shuffle feel, or whatever type feel you would desire.